Hi everyone, Melanie here. I'm going to talk today about what stresses you and what calms you. Just want to engage with you to know about what's bothering you, but also at the same time realizing what might calm you. So yeah, it's great if we know what stresses us, and that way we can deal with our different stressors in our life, because stress can affect us in many ways. It affects us mentally, physically, through the environment, through chemicals in the air, things we breathe, we put on ourselves topically, but also as well foods that we eat. We maybe don't realize that foods have chemicals or toxins in them, and it messes up our body. It imbalances our body. So we want to have balance with our body so we can live a happy life. And it's great if we can have different ways to calm our stressors down. And I found over the years that different calming practices really work for me. We hear time and time again that try this meditation, try that meditation. This really works for me. So it's a matter of finding out what works for you. So trying different things. And yeah, I'll share with you today a bit about my stressors, but also as well what has worked for me and what calms me. We'll see who's live and who's interacting here or not. Yeah, and of course, do ask me questions afterwards. When you see the replay, let me know how you're doing, how you're feeling mentally, physically. If you have any questions, any comments regarding your health, be glad to help. I help educate people with simple lifestyle practices, how to manage your stress, how to really find the best solutions that work for you to find peace and harmony in your life. So I will talk a little bit about what my stresses are. Actually, many years ago, I didn't know what my stressors were. But then just, realizing, I think because I didn't have self-awareness, that was my thing. I didn't have self-awareness of my body, my mind. I always had active mind. So having an active mind, I wasn't being present with what was going on in the moment throughout my day. And I think that's why not having presence didn't bring me to, oh, this is how I'm feeling. This is what's bothering me. This might be a stressor. So one thing that I did notice that was my stressor was my nervous moments, my worrisome moments, being anxious, talking to people, knowing what to say, how to act, whether this was in person, on the phone, maybe through an interview. There's so many situations where social awkwardness per se kicks in, and yeah, I considered myself a shy, timid person, very much an introvert. I didn't want to share much, engage much with people, very much a listener, observer. So yeah, not feeling confident in speaking with people. So yeah, just basically social situations were uncomfortable. Better at it now. I still say I'm an introvert, but I do have extrovert tendencies, so I'm a little bit of both. And yeah, so my big stressor was being anxious or nervous, and I still get some of that. But I have found ways to deal with that and how to manage that. And it's been wonderful learning through lots of people, learning on my own, listening to things, reading things. So we all learn differently, right? So maybe you decide that you want to read something, you want to listen to something, you want a checklist of, oh, do this, this, and that. You want someone to demo to you and you want to participate, engage. So really be hands-on with doing something, right? Like if it's getting in the kitchen, you want someone to, you're not a fan of reading directions and following directions, even though they're very clear. Maybe you need to visually watch someone and hear someone explain to you what to do in the kitchen. So, yeah, for me, I'm very much hands-on. Like, I can read instructions, but I'm more so a visual to try things. So one of them for me has been listening to different mantras. Not sure if you saw me speak the other day. I talked about mantras and how that really has helped me. I find there have been times throughout, I would say the last few months, I wasn't active with listening to the mantras. And yeah, my day was different. So something that you can do to calm yourself um, is to think about what your morning routine is like. So upon waking, you like to say certain words to yourself, positive words, some kind of affirmations. Maybe you like to do some breath work and be quiet, listen to some gentle music, but then maybe some upbeat music. So it's really up to you how you want to wake yourself up gently, or maybe wake yourself up with energy. And yeah, so I like more of a calming morning. I do once in a while listen to something upbeat, or just move around, shake around, kind of get the energy flowing in the body. So, yeah, that's that's just a brief on how I start my morning. Be wonderful to hear how you start your morning, or if you were thinking of maybe doing something different with your morning. So, yeah, how we begin our day, I think, really makes an impact. But also as well, how you speak to yourself. Not just the actions that we do, but the words that we say to ourselves, so that self-talk. Also as well, how people talk to us. And yeah, something else that I find has worked for me, and I know has worked for others, is for in terms of having calming or relaxation throughout your day is to be present to your senses. So when we observe something, does it calm us? If we smell something, if we taste something, if we hear something, if we touch something. So I find presence with senses really makes a difference for me. So I'll give you some examples. So I take public transit, and when I'm on the bus, I like to look out the window because I live near mountains, so I always like mountain views, but also as well, I live out in the country, so getting, nice views when I can. And yeah, so I just find nature really beautiful for me, but also as well, whenever I'm on walks, I'm attentive to my senses as well. I like to look at things, observe things. Um, yeah, and just hearing the wind blow or the birds. So that calms me. Also, as well, sometimes it's been a while now since I've been involved in art and design, like doodling or something, or doing paintings, or really getting creative. But some people really like art, and that calms them. Music is another thing that I like, hearing different types of music calms me. So yeah, I'm just trying to help you here, invite you to think about what really calms you, because when our body is stressed, whether we know it or not, and it's okay to have stress for periods or moments throughout your day, just continual stress. It does not benefit us in the long term. And as we can see in ourselves, that through certain diseases, illnesses, conditions, whether it's acute, maybe it's chronic, that we're just not able to function in our day and maybe not as happy as we want to be. So living with peace and vitality can help you. Where was I going with this? I was talking about something. I can't remember where I was going. That's okay. I'll come back to it if I remember. But oh yes, I was going to mention. Let's just see if there's comments here. Yeah, so I wanted to mention that with having stress in our body, whether we know it or not, causes our adrenal glands to excrete cortisol. And if we have too much cortisol, then this can affect us, and it affects actually our gut. So we want to have good gut bacteria, and when we have too much cortisol, then the bad bacteria is more present, and having too much cortisol is not the best. So it's helpful if we have some basic understanding of how the body works and certain system and organs affect us. And I want to help you through that. I've been posting and sharing various things with you. If you haven't seen any of them, I encourage you to check them out. So right now I'm live on Twitch and YouTube, also as well as Instagram. I do post many things on Instagram, from videos to actual posts, written posts. YouTube, I have a few different videos there. Talk about some foods and recipes, different topics. Twitch is a platform just with videos, so you won't be able to see content. So if you want, you can follow me on Instagram. Down below will be my Instagram account. That's Melanie Karnakia. YouTube, it's also Melanie Karnakia, and my website is melaniekarnakia.com. So yeah, I'm here to help you in any way I can to really look at your lifestyle, have a wellness lifestyle. I did talk about that the other day. You can check it out on Instagram. Try not to talk too much in the video and share too much, so you can always refer to some past things that I've shared. Of course, do let me know if you have any questions. And if you think someone would be interested in this, it would benefit them in some way, appreciate you sharing. So with all the information that you learn regarding yourself and how you want to achieve, accomplish, have different results in your life regarding your health, it's possible we can do that. I myself have gone through different things over the years, and I'm always working on something. So yeah, I know what it's like, how it feels to feel miserable. Well, not miserable all the time, but like those moments of, you're miserable, you're fatigued, you're tired, you don't know what to do. Yeah, and I wanted to let you know I have a free wellness guide. You can go to my website. Again, it's melaniekarnakia.com, and there you can look at the wellness guide and help you in different areas of your life: the stress, your sleep, your exercise or movement, and also your nutrition. So those 4 areas are connected to the gut. The wellness guide is called the 4 Wellness Essentials. Yeah, I hope that helps you. And if you're interested as well, I'm offering a paid workshop this weekend on Sunday. The details are down below. And with this workshop, I'm going to be talking to you, sharing some educational information, but also hands-on. We're going to demo things, we're going to do different practices, and really look at ways to have a calming, peaceful lifestyle through the 4 different areas I just mentioned. So going to be in the kitchen for a short time, doing a recipe. So really looking at things differently maybe than you have in the past. And if you're ready and willing to make a change, I'm here to guide you as best as I can. I hope this has been helpful. I appreciate you checking out this video. Again, if you have any questions, do let me know. All right, checking here for any questions. Thank you. All right. Be well, stay well, live well.